This is the all-new Fairline Targa 43. It's going to be a very important boat for Fairline. They have great form with this type of boat, be it the Targa 40, the Targa 43, the old version, or the Targa 44 that this replaces. Prices start from around £506,000 excluding VAT. Let's jump on board and have a bit of a closer look. Huge amount of space on deck on this boat. It's the same width as the Targa 48 in fact. Aft there's space for a Williams mini jet, and beneath that you have the Volvo Penta IPS 600 engines. And you come up to this cockpit and you really feel the space. It's fantastic, really sociable and very spacious seating area. This table folds in half, but it also collapses back behind the seating so you can move it out of the way completely. And this seat base down here pulls over to the table so you can have one more person sitting there when you're dining. Of course you have the wet bar here, and then overhead you have this truly enormous sunroof. Peels all the way back, concertinas neatly into the radar arch, and leaves you with fantastic open feeling despite it being an enclosed boat. Double help station. Top speed on this boat with the twin 435 horsepower D6s in the region of 31 knots. Down here on the lower deck there are a couple of layout options. This boat has the master cabin located amidships, which means that you have this door further out here, which means there isn't dayhead access to the separate ensuite for that cabin. It means that you have access forward to the ensuite for the VIP cabin. You're going to have that at the master, which means that that door is then sealed off and you have access via the passageway this way, and then you have dayhead access amidships on that version. But this layout works really well, and one thing you do notice down here is the level of quality. It's quite an expensive boat, the Targa 43, but you can see where that money's going. The timber is back to where you'd expect for Fairline. There are really nice detailing touches all over the place, and you can see that they've put a lot of effort in to make sure every surface feels luxurious. One of the key elements down here is the full beam master cabin, so let's have a look at that. So this is obviously key. Okay, the hull is 43 foot long, the boat is 46 foot long, but it's still impressive to get a cabin this spacious on a boat of this type. The angle of the bed is clever, really makes the most of the floor space here. You of course have big windows either side, and I can stand right up, not quite this side, but on this side of the bed there's enough space for me to walk alongside where you have access to what is really good storage. Hanging wardrobe, lots of shelving space, and of course you have a little bit more storage underneath the bed as well, and that separate ensuite.